Hello my darlings, it's Chanel and today we are looking at the Manara Erotic Tarot, and this is by Lo Scarabeo, artwork by Milo Manara. Now, this was gifted to me by my beautiful former Patreon member, IZZY. I gave her a tarot deck and she wanted to send me one in return, and out of the list that she gave me, this caught my eye. Now, I have to give a forewarning. So this deck does contain nudity. It's in this cartoon style, but there's full frontal, guys. There is intimacy in here. There is some kinky stuff, and there are some that I will probably consider a little bit triggering. So be forewarned. But I think like this video is not getting monetized. Well, hopefully it will even stay up because I think it's important to have walkthroughs so people can decide. Blue belt. Why on my mouth? You did it right on my mouth, bro. You're gonna don't do it. You did it. Yep. Okay. As I was saying, I apologize too for my voice. I am on day 6 of having the flu, but I really want to start working with this, and I can't be bothered trying to put it back in order to film it. So I am doing the video now. It's important to have walkthroughs so you can decide what decks you want to spend your money on and get a real idea of what you're getting yourself in for. So this is very small. It's pocket sized, as you can see, fits in the palm of my hand. Bluebee, I love you, but we're not doing this together. It comes in this little tuck box that doesn't have thumb holes, but it slides out pretty decently. Now, the little white booklet is the itty bittiest because Lo Scarabeo decks have multiple languages. So the English is here. You have the title of the card, you've got a planetary or astrological association, and then you've got some keywords. And with the minor arcana, it's separated into the element. I'm surprised it does not include, let me just show you, for instance, for one, the image. So if you don't know the elemental symbols for the things, you won't know that that's actually the earth suit. I'm surprised they didn't include the symbol there, so people who are not familiar could actually know which symbol goes with which suit. So yeah, you've got the suit, you've got a little bit about the suit, and then you've got all of the numbers there. And once again, it includes keywords and the astrological associations. I'll just see if there's anything else, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No. Right at the end, you've got the astrological houses there as well, because sometimes they are signified on here. And once again, I'm surprised they didn't put the symbols, the astrological symbols on here too, so you could know what they are. So this is not a deck I would recommend for beginners, but I am surprised they didn't put a little bit more information explaining what the symbols are. So let's take a look. You get extra cards, like you've got this title card here, and then you've got this socials card here for the company. And these are the backs, so they are reversible, and it's a scene of a woman in a in a park. This is a mild hint of things to come. There's also an uncanniness about this deck too, with the pictures. I'm giving you a review already. Okay, guys, you know what? I've decided I'm going to do a first impressions because I am not going to include this visually in my wrap up because I want to be able to monetize that video. So we're going to go first impressions here. Okay, so we've got the backs. I don't really like them, to be honest. This dude here, what's with his face? Like, is he a rat man? Like, legitimately a rat man? Possibly. Look, they're having a great time. Yeah, I think that she is definitely batting below. Yeah, but yes, this, I don't know, like these, they're not great. I think it would have been, I don't know, they just don't really do anything for me. They're unedged. The cardstock is, look, it's very basic. It's like a cardboard. I wouldn't bend these, not even that you could because they're tiny. You're not going to riffle shuffle these. And they are a satin leaning more towards gloss. So this, as I said, there's no titles on here. You've got a number, and then, like I said, you've got the astrological symbols over here. And in the other suits, you'll have the symbol for what it is, the element. The colors differ, though, on the borders. So the major arcana are yellow. So let's go through. These have different names. So we're going to go through them and see what they are. So we've got the Fool. So that's kept the same. And you've got Pinocchio, right? In a dress. So Yeah, okay. I get that. We've got, sorry, I'm a bit of a teenage boy sometimes. We've got the Magician, so it's kept the same name. And yeah, she's making herself a monster sex bot, you know? Wow, and we love to see women in STEM, love to see it. Yeah, that's okay. Let's keep going, you know? She's taking creation into her own hands. And then we've got the Priestess. And I would love to know who's in the picture. Is it Jesus? Like, who is it that's there? I'm not sure how this is high priestess energy, but all right, maybe this is the priestess, you know, when she's off the clock, you know, in her downtime. And then we've got the Empress, and yeah, we've got a lady sitting on a creepy looking block with vines getting worshipped by someone, some kind of knight. It's giving, what's the word? Primordial to me. There's a bit of darkness with this one, especially because her face is in shadows. This is like ancient goddess kind of energy to me. And as you can see, it's got the Venus symbol. All right, we've got the Emperor. So yeah, we've just got a big knight looking dude and a lady sitting on a rock. It's very Mars-like with the terrain, which is associated with the Emperor. So yep, okay. Then we've got the High Priest. So that's what they've called this one. And you've got a priest who's looking a bit surprised that this lady's squatting on a step and bearing her lady bits at him. She's like, look what I've got. And yeah, he's taken aback, you know. Maybe it's been a long time since he's seen one of those. Maybe those aren't what he's into, you know what I mean? Being a high priest. So, okay. I don't know what this is conveying about authority and knowledge and ancestral wisdom and shit, but whatever. We've got the Lovers. Look, you know, BDSM is a thing. This is pretty extreme. Obviously, he's painting his handiwork. You know, he's had his play. And yeah, now he's getting her to sit and model for him while he's bleeding all over the sheets. There's no aftercare here, it seems. I don't love that one. Okay, I know it's like you might like, yeah, it's a partnership, you know. There's dom and sub pain play, blood play, and a bit of definitely sadomasochism there. And then, you know, no, he's taking a painting break and she's the muse. So I don't love that as a lover's card. And we've got the Chariot, and she's riding a camera. That's interesting. It seems to be also everything is on fire. She's going to have to finish quick. That's all I'm going to say. And then we've got, what is this? Justice. Yeah, this one definitely has a very different energy to all of the other kinky cards. I can see maybe that I don't know, is she viewing a crime? Or is she, you know, a witness to wrongdoings? Or has she righted wrongdoings and is now witnessing, you know, her handiwork? I don't know. Then we've got the Hermit. So it looks like a bit of a werewolf, you know, keeping their distance maybe so they don't harm people. I guess the moon would be their lantern at night. So, yeah, okay. I guess. And then we've got the Mirror. So they, instead of calling this Wheel of Fortune, they've called it the Mirror. I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm also 6. My brain is only working at like 10% capacity, guys. If you've got an idea of how this equates with the Wheel of Fortune energy of expansion and optimism and fate and chance and shit, let me know, because this just looks like a bit of, you know, vanity here. And then we've got Strength. That is a giant dick. Oh my God. I thought that was a tree. I thought, yeah, this lady's trying to like bring down a tree. Nope. Well, it is. It's a trunk. It's a trunk of a cock, guys. I just saw the pubis. Yeah. Look, she's courageous if she thinks she can take that. So, alrighty then. And then we've got the Punishment, which, how is that the Hanged Man? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around what, like surrender? Like taking a spanking? This looks like a beating, personally. I don't see how it's liminal or different perspective and shit, but I can see the surrender part. But yeah, that's, I don't know. And what is this? Sometimes they've got, is that a signature? Not all the photos have them, but some do. All right, then we've got death. And yeah, this is as it looks. You've got some kind of like, she looks like a succubus to me, dancing with the death demon. So yeah, that's pretty, you know, that's fine. And then we've got the temperance. And yeah, do you know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of Mother Bitty. We got a guy suckling at the breast of a veiled chick on a swing over water. So cool. And then we've got the devil. Oh my God. I just saw his face. So it's a mime, and okay, yes, mimes are scary as fuck, you know. I know it's not a mime, but he looks like a mime. He's just done, I don't know with that face, my dude. She's the devil, right? Is she the devil? And he's her court jester? I don't know what's going on here. And then we've got the tower. Okay, stock standard tower. I don't know if there's some significance if this is based on historical tower, but it just looks like a medieval kind of tower to me. All right, then we've got the stars. So the stars, plural. That's cool. It's just like a cosmic chick. Then we've got the moon, and we've got like a cabaret kind of Moulin Rouge lady looking up at a pin-uppy lady in the moon by a Gothic cathedral. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Then we've got the sun. We've got a lady with wings flying over the clouds. That's cool. And judgment. I'm just trying to see. So we've got doves flying out of coochie. She looks deceased. Okay, interesting. I'm not... Okay. Okay, then we've got the world. Yippee-yay, motherfucker. She's riding that globe, my dudes. Go, lady, go. You do you, boo. All right. Now, I'm sorry, this is reminding me of all of those like cringe TikToks where boys bite their lip and lick their lips and shit. So she's giving fuckboy energy. So we've got the Ace of Cups. So they're in this sort of teal blue, I guess, with the symbol for the cups, and then they've done one instead of an ace. So yeah, she's a captain on a ship, and she's feeling frisky. She's ready to pour. And we've got Two of Cups. This is an interesting depiction. I don't know what's going on here. It is giving very Gothic kind of energy. I don't know. He's stopping her from going after something, it seems. Like he's containing her in some way. I hope it's not nefarious and that he's, I don't know, he's trying to give comfort. Maybe she's trying to drown herself. I don't know. That's a bit dark for the Two of Cups. I'm finding they're like their lovers, and the Two of Cups is on the dark side. We've got Three of Cups. I don't know how that is. Okay, I'm looking at, okay, so maybe this is not based on Rider-Waite-Smith. Maybe I'm completely ignorant. Is this based on a different system? Because Three of Cups to me is like the friendship card, right? The bosom buddies. And here it's declaration, freedom, free expression of personal feelings. Okay, so I do view tarot meanings through a Rider-Waite-Smith lens. I don't do Thoth, I don't do Marseille, or any other system. It's Rider-Waite-Smith to me. So, you know, Four of Cups is like apathy, and I don't know, it looks like this lady's been, I don't know what's going on here. Tribal in some way. Maybe she was trying to get some alone time, some me time, and they're bothering her because she looks pretty annoyed at their arrival. All right, Five of Cups. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going to throw all my Rider-Waite-Smith things out the window and just try and see what vibe they're giving, okay? Because this isn't giving Five of Cups to me. This is like fucking lover's spat. I don't know, man. I don't know. Six of Cups, you got, you know, a lady in the water who is in awe of a little warthog. Is that a warthog? And she's trying to make a friend. And doesn't look like he wants any of what she's offering. And then we've got Seven of Cups. What in the Bateman is this? What in the Bates Motel is this? Like, is it the Bates Motel? This psycho lady's having a shower and you got some weird fucking alien dude about to come in. All right. 8 of Cups. Yep, chick was just trying to either take a piss or have a little wash, and she's gotten interrupted by an arrow. So I'm going to say, what does it say in here? It says renunciation, responsibility, reversal of a mistaken path. What the? All right, maybe she, yep. Okay. This is going to be really wild to work with. 9 of Cups. She's just loving. Laugh, live, loving. Okay. She's feeling, this looks like Paris to me. And she loves that nightlife. She loves to boogie. She loves to flash her coochie. So just, yeah, go for it, love. 10 of Cups. Yeah, once again, very satisfied lady, just luxuriating in nature, having a bath. She seems a bit maybe non-human-like. I'm getting elf vibes from this one, but that's kind of cool. Then we've got the Page. I don't like that they do 11. I don't know why they couldn't have just written P or something. I don't know. Yeah, we've got a woman being hoisted and she seems to have taken a beating. Is it at his hands and he's her rescuer, or is he her master and he punished her for running away? I don't know. Now we've got the Knight. Oh, they call them knaves, guys. My apologies. The Knave of Cups. And this dude looks unimpressed about being in a pond. I think it seems that maybe his horse bucked him off into the lake. That's the vibe I'm getting. Queen of Cups. Once again, the face is in shadow. And she's in the water and she's naked. That's about the gist of that one. And King of Cups. Why is he in jeans and a fucking t-shirt? Man, this is like so all over the place. It's got like old stuff, and then you had like one of the other images had some kind of, military personnel. Yeah, it's all over the place historically. King of Cups, he seems, I'm sorry, immature. I don't think this is a dude with a high emotional intelligence. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't know. He's not giving empathetic. Then we have Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, it's just a lady with leaves. Okay, then we've got the couple maybe from the back of the cards. 2 of Pentacles here. What are they saying this is about? Playfulness and jokes. So, oh my God, joke. If he doesn't know her, she's literally just coming and like sexually molesting him. I mean, like, jokes, prank. I'm yanking on your dick as a joke. Just some light essay in the park on a Sunday. Okay, we've got 3 of Pentacles. Supposed to be teamwork. We've got like a statue couple up here having a bit of a voyeuristic. Oh no, this is a crypt. Oh my fucking God. This is a sarcophagus situation, and they've gone inside it and he's banging her, but they're standing up. Maybe it is still, maybe it's a crypt. This is giving crypt to me, and they're having some kinky cemetery sex. Yeah, cool. 4 of Pentacles. A woman is on her hands and knees at a party begging. This looks like maybe this is the man and his wife, his missus, and this is the mistress, and she wants him back. He's broken up with her, seems to have had her clothing ripped off her. She's creating a bit of a scene. She's creating a bit of a scene. 5 of Pentacles. It looks like she just dropped her shit all over the sidewalk. Right? Maybe this is a box of tampons and she's embarrassed. That's what it seems like. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, we've got some sexy lingerie. I see, what is that, a sailor's hat, pilot's cap or something over there. Esmeralda, 1917 Marquites. This is some obviously different, are these different artists? No, it said it's Milo. Okay, I don't know. I don't really like getting much of a vibe from here. I'm just like getting a chick who's just, lounging around the house in her sexy underwear. She's real hot. All right, then we've got, oh my gosh, okay. Right, what is happening here? 7 of Pentacles, which is normally hard work, perseverance, yeah, she's probably got some homework here and is real dull, and she's like, how am I going to make learning fun? And maybe her challenge is like, try not to come until I've read all the homework, and then you've got the priest in the background, you know, having a bit of a perv. Cool. And then we've got 8 of Pentacles, and she is blowing an instrument, and it seems to be film is unwinding and unspooling. So she's mastering the film, I guess, taming the film. 9 of Pentacles. This is so pervy, guys. 9 of Pentacles. You got a giant lady, and she's wearing panties. That's a surprise. And she seems to be in Rome. That looks like the Tivoli fountain. And there's a dude underneath. Maybe she's making a wish. She's making a wish. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is just a lady living that good life, okay? She looks like she's got money. She's got style. She's got brains. She's got wine. She's got a sunny day. Looks like it's, you know, bistro in France. Yeah, it's the good life. It's the good shit. Page of Pentacles. What the fuck is going on with her pants? Those are some pantaloons right there. That is a dude, isn't it? It's a dude. I don't know what this is about. I just want to see. What does this say? Oh, knaves are pages. Fuck me. Sorry, guys. Knaves are pages. And then it's knight, queen, king. That's my bad. I'll try and fix that in editing if I remember when I said it. So it says a student, application, curiosity, the desire to learn, the beginning of winter. Okay, cool. Knight of Pentacles. A lady is opening a gate while going on a nice little leisurely jaunt with her horsey. Queen of Pentacles. This is some Indiana Jones shit. Kinky edition. That is not a dress, sweetie. That's a top. And probably from the children's section. I ain't complaining. It's, yep, she's in some kind of ruined temple. I don't know if she's in fear or ecstasy. I don't know. Then we've got King. What is happening here? There's some creepy Ebenezer Scrooge looking dude trying to have a bit of a gig under this chick's dresses in the woods. I don't know. Okay, we've got the Wands. Ace of Wands. She took a bite out of her heart, and now she's having a well-deserved nap. And 2 of Wands. Woo, we've got some voyeurism here. Some ladies just having a chit-chat, shooting the shit while going commando. And they've got an audience that's getting up close and personal. What is the meaning of this one? Uncertainty, lack of stimuli or positive outlook despite possibilities, frustration. What? Okay. 3 of Wands. Oh, it's our part couple. This guy still looks like he doesn't know what is happening. Is he being accosted? That's what I want to know. Does he know this bitch? Is he into it? I don't know. What is he as well? What is he? Grandpa, get it. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Gramps is going to town. He is munching on that snatch, guys. Wow. Was he about to take his morning vitamins? Is this his, like, live-in nurse? Because that's, I don't know, this is the vibes it's giving me. 5. Oh, Jesus. Okay. 5. All right, this is training, preparation, simulation. What are they training for, guys? What is this? Look, is he having a great day? It looks like maybe he's having a great day. Is that ecstasy? Or is that pain? I don't know. Like his hands are, you know, doing this. I like to see, hope this is all willing participants here. Okay. All right. We've got 6 of Wands, and she is molesting the help. She's taking liberties with her server. I don't know what to say about this. Some of this is like blurring the line with consent here. I'm not sure. Okay, alrighty then. This is some interesting bedside service in the hospital. These nurses are going above and beyond their pay grade. Here, 4 of them. This dude, yep, he's just laying back and taking it. I'm sure this is just the medicine that he wanted to get him back on the horse. And then we've got 8 of Pentacles with, it looks like a widow, right? Like this looks like funeral attire. And then there's some kind of fucking ancestral ghosts here, like spirit world peeping toms. I don't know. Oh, is this her dead husband? It's her dead husband, right? Okay, that's what I'm going to go with. We've got 9 of Pentacles. We've got, oh my God, it's out. She unzipped the snake. The hose is loose. Yeah, we've got some, you know, sex in public stuff going on, you know, some study break, refreshment, you know, like looks like they've been hitting the books and now she's stroking the dick. So yeah, they're just having a bit of a pep afternoon delight situation. This does not look good to me, guys. He's got his Johnson in his hand and it looks like he's forcing himself on someone in an elevator. What in the world? 10 of Pentacles. Oppression, duplicity, fatigue, burden. This looks like straight up assault, so that's not a great card. I don't know how you could take that otherwise. Got the knave. What is this? Companion, lover, help. What? There's a disconnect between the imagery and the words in the actual book. Does this even go with this, or is this generic? Are all Los Scarabeo guidebooks for tarot the exact same? Because this is what I'm starting to think maybe. Like this is actually not even connected to this. I don't know. And the knight, yeah, she's just going for a horsey ride, you know? Galloping, buck naked. Oh, I would not want to land back on the saddle. Nude, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. That's begging for an injury. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, she's hitting herself from the back. I know some people like to do it this way. I personally, nope. I feel like I'm suffocating. She's having some, me time. She's just getting to know herself. So let's see what this says. What does this say this is? So this is the queen, right? Wife, sex, desire. Okay. Oh, wait. What the heck? There's people in the background. Where is she? What is happening? What is going on? My God. Okay, and then we've got a Native American tribal person with a knife and the sun emblem. So, okay. All right, Ace of Swords, dudes. We're on the home stretch. Yep, we've got some more sort of seaside hot ladies. Just want smoking a pipe. 2 of Swords. Is that a Golden Globe? Academy Award, sorry. Is that an Academy Award? And she's a starlet? That's what it seems like. 3 of Swords. What's going on here? It looks like she really needs to wee. She really needs that toilet. That's what that looks like to me. 4. Yeah, like a starlet situation. I don't know. Lots of film imagery in this. 5. I would think like, oh, this is just frolicking in a windy field, but then we've got the hand over here that looks like it's like asking for help. So what has she done? I don't know. I don't know. 6 of Swords. A goddess, I'm assuming. People are doing a pilgrimage to see some kind of spectral woman, and this one is clearly putting on a show and doing some skinny dipping. Seems she's about to go skinny dipping. Okay, we've got like, what? Sorry, I'm just, my brain is trying to make, I don't know if any of these, like, is this problematic? You look like you've got some sort of pilgrim woman, Puritan woman, I don't know, running away from a tribal person. Yeah, because look, you've got, this is like American stuff, right? That looks like, is it pilgrims? Fuck, I'm sorry, I don't know my American history. But that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Cause yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. Yeah. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. You got this lady coming out of a painting. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, fuck, that's not Pentacles. Sorry, guys. I'm still sick. Swords. Swords, swords, swords. This is a sword suit. Cinderella situation. You got a lady who's just jumped onto a helicopter and she's left her shoe behind. So, okay. And then we've got the knave of the page. Someone who's just, you know, loving their work. It looks like they're kind of a mechanic and they got their music on and they're having a bit of a dance while on the job. It reminds me of that video of the guy washing dogs and just really loving his job. And knight, yep, just a lady on a horse. This time at least she's wearing a bodysuit, so there's something there to protect her nether region. Okay, we've got the queen. You go, a sexy... I'm sorry, I'm just... Yeah, she's very distracting. Got a sexy lady who's looks like she's dancing and she's feeling herself and she's being a bit cheeky, you know? And a majority of the ladies in this deck love to go commando. And let's look at the final card. Okay, the kings are interesting here. Once again, it looks like some sort of indigenous warrior, and there's an egg that's about to hatch. A lot of the faces on the men in this deck are hella creepy. Is that just me? Let's do a shuffle. Let's do, and we'll read 3 meanings. Okay. So we got this one here. Oh, we got the wee lady. You know what? It's apt. I do need to pee. Is that too much information? I'm sorry, guys. All right. We got the knight. And okay, we got the ace. I just laugh at that. That's just hilarious to me. I am going to definitely edge this deck. I'm probably going to edge it in. I can show you that actually because the backs aren't too. They're not going to get me demonetized. But let's have a read. So we've got the 3 of Swords. So let's see what the 3 of Swords says. 3 of Swords: coldness, wind, turbulence, waiting. Saturn in Libra. Okay, yeah. So she's waiting for the loo, and it's drafty, you know. And we've got the elemental symbol here, and then this is Saturn in Libra. I don't like the font they've used because it's very like jaggedy. That took me a second to realize that was Libra. Okay, and then we've got to see 12 of Pentacles. So let's have a look. 12. So that is Knight. So we've got a professional person, serious, careful, and responsible with Virgo. Yeah, I still think she could have gotten off her horse to open the gate. It's being a bit lazy, but that's just me being pedantic. I do like the flowers. And then we've got, see, I feel like they could have done the blues quite differently. This, I don't know. Like, they're very similar, right? The blues for the swords and the teals for the water suits. So we've got the A, sensuality, yeah, falling in love, a never-ending stream. All right. Oh, is that just me, or are they saying she's a squirter? Like, it can't be just me. All right, so yeah, this was the Manara Erotic Tarot. Hopefully I don't get banned for showing this deck. But it's a deck that you can purchase. So, you know, I think it's important that there's an educational resource out there for people. With my Neanderthalic commentary, I will not be displaying this visually on my channel ever again. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this reads to me. It's very confusing. So people who are familiar with Lo Scarabeo, please tell me, is this generic or is this actually tailored to this specific deck in terms of the meanings here? And what is this based off? Because you can even see with the major arcana, they've put the stars Aquarius, and then they put I know, which is the phrase for Aquarius, and then detachment, scientific, attitude, and coldness. Some of these are Rider-Waite Smithy, but a lot of them weren't. So tell me, what's the system that's being used here? Is there one, or is it the creator's own system and own meanings? I just don't know. But that was everything. This is a mass market deck. Thank you, Izzy. This is one of the most memorable decks I own. This is going to be just a fucking wild ride. That's everything. Until next time, stay freaky, Star Child.